awesome listeners. Welcome to Brain Fog. Today is another actually cold day for a change. For this episode, hosted by me, Lumetric. And last week, I won, like I said I was going to do. I knew I would win. I could tell, I could feel it. But this week, I'm not. I'm not entirely in the hot seat. That goes to my two co-hosts and contestants for this week, DGB and Rowan. DGB, how are you doing this week?
You won, but like by a landslide. I still don't know how that happened. The points were just so staggeringly different, and I just, you know what, deserved. This is the one time I'll tell you to deserved. Otherwise, it's all bullshit. Bullshit.
I got to call back to the fact that like I was started at a negative, and I said like Wade did, I was gonna, fuck you and your dreams and nightmares. I'm coming back to win.
Like a phoenix from the ashes. I will let you know that I kept that bit in there. I kept your whole thing in there, even though I wanted so badly to delete it, but I was like, you know what? They won. They deserve it. I guess. Whatever. We're gonna go with this.
How are you doing this week, though?
Bit busy. Like I had a bunch of streamo stuff to do. Been hanging out with peeps. Honestly, pretty good though. It's been hot as fuck. It's like 43 degree here. Not kidding. It's like been 43 every day. Like 43 to 45. It's not fun.
That doesn't sound good.
And like, I'm in an office with no air conditioning. So I just have a fan. And my fan's like, I dropped it the other day. I had it propped up on a thing because I wanted it to blow like a little higher. I was like, oh, put my little tower fan on here. Put it up top on my little, I've got a couch in here. And I sat down while I was in VR, and the whole thing fell on the floor and like just busted. So like it's in pieces, still kind of blowing, but it's struggling for his life. It's just sitting there like a little loose wheel going. But yeah, other than that, this airs after Happy Pride Month.
Yeah,
I get to say it. Happy Pride Month. Today is actually the first day of Pride Month. So for us, for you guys, it'll be like middle of the month, something like that. Anyway, it's legal to kiss boys again. Quick, Lumi, here.
What was I gonna say?
Right,
yeah, just bribing those. Oh, okay. Do you want points for that? Do you want points for?
Yeah, could I have points?
I don't know. Maybe I should give you negative points for sucking up.
No.
I'm writing in my pad.
That's
all
a
you need to know.
Pride Month.
Pride Month. You know what? I'm gonna do something different. Okay. You're gonna have you have points. Both of you have points. Okay. Are you ready for this? We're doing it differently this week. Instead of you gaining points, you're going to lose points.
Is it golf rules or is it points rules?
It's my rules. You have 20 points each. Okay?
That explains nothing.
I'm about to explain. You have 20 points each. And every time you say something silly, you say something that's not an issue, because there will be issues, you interrupt me, you do something genuinely untoward, you'll lose a point. And the one at the end who has the most points wins. And
okay, so it's
testically wording testically. I'm adding myself on here. Okay. I have 5 points. If you both go below 5 points, I win.
No.
It's his super villain arc.
No. Is this the Mark always wins arc? What the fuck
oh,
is this?
no.
What the fuck is this? Listen here. You have to give yourself negative points as well. Don't even with me.
I've already given myself 15 less than you.
Yeah, but if you do something, you should get negative points.
Okay, you know what? Fine.
Like saying testicle. Like saying
that was before the rules set were started, so that's fine.
Fine, so it starts right now. I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Look,
I'm also not going to tell you.
In like one of my very first... I did one of these in my very first episode that I hosted, and I gave myself negative points. Listen. listen here, listen here. There's a way to do this fairly and still win out of spite. I chose not to.
I'm going. It's fine. You know what? I'm not going to tell you when I remove points. It's just going to happen.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Rowan, how are you doing this week?
Anyway, so I kissed the host.
You liked it? The Chase of My Cherries chapstick?
Ew. I don't like cherry.
Well, it'd be more like
Cherry
blue raspberry,
chapstick.
but you know. Anyway,
Anyway,
Rowan, how are
It
you
rolls
doing
off
this
the
week?
tongue. I have been so busy. I have discovered something. All right. I have discovered a new fact about life.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you really fast.
Real quick before you,
What-
what kind of week do you think it's been?
It's been a week.
Really? Yeah! Let's
Yeah, I
go!
know. You just
Better
you
week
just wanted me to
t-shirts
say the
on,
you just
on,
wanted me
on
to say the
6
fucking
Series
line.
website under the,
You know what?
yeah. 6 Studios Brain Fog. There's a t-shirt that says it right now.
Oh
Go
my
look, go
god.
You know what? Just because you said the line, you get 2 points, and this is the only time you'll find out you got points.
Yippee!
look. What the fuck?
All right.
Oh,
So I have a
catchers.
question.
Go on. By the way.
What would you say are some of the things that are the most notorious for getting just everywhere in all the nooks and crannies of your house, your clothing, whatever?
Dust.
Dust, yeah. I'd say
that-
most reasonable people would probably say like sand.
you know when you buy like a TV, right, or like a monitor or something, it always comes in that like white, like foamy pack stuff. I don't know, pack foam.
Oh, the
You mean
packing
backbone?
peanuts? Yeah.
No. You know, it's like the form-fitting
No,
like
it's like
white
the-
shell that's around it in the box, and then you would take it out. You got to take off the
Yeah.
white
Oh,
shell.
oh, I hate that stuff so much.
With the little pearlies.
It's
It's
just
always,
like-
statically
Yeah, some
charged.
Yeah.
of it, is fine. Like you just
Sticks
take it
to
off and it's whatever.
everything.
But it's when you get the really cheap stuff, it sticks to stuff. It crumbles, and it just goes everywhere. I absolutely despise that stuff.
Okay. Well, you're kind of where my head is at, because like I think most reasonable people would say like dust, sand, glitter, like pet hair, especially. That's a
Oh
big
god,
one.
yeah.
Ugh.
None of those compare to the thing that I have discovered. I have been working on a fursuit head, which has involved a lot of carving of foam, of upholstery foam specifically, and it is everywhere. I cannot get rid of it. I am finding it in places that it should not exist. I am drowning in little bits of foam.
You with your backpack-sized shop vac that has no charge in the middle of the night,
It's
hoping to God that you can get all the
not
foam,
enough.
and it's still hidden. Yush, yush,
Not
yush,
enough.
yush.
This is a cry for help.
I was literally with them at like 4 or 5 a.m. one day, and they were like, "There's so much foam. I'm gonna use this backpack-sized vacuum cleaner." And then they were gone for like 30 minutes. They came back. There's still more foam. I'm like, where? Like everywhere. My thing died, and I'm like, get a broom. They're like, I can't. There's too much foam. I'm like,
This
okay.
is a true story. There's so much. And the worst part is like I don't like using a broom for it because like the styrofoam issue, it's statically charged. It just sticks. It sticks to the broom, it sticks to everything. If I kick it up into the air, it's just gonna stick all like everything else. Oh, it's hell.
Dude, we talked about this. You're using the wrong kind of knife.
I'm using
for
the
it.
knife that I
Supposed to use a
have.
heat knife. They're using. Listen, they showed me. They're using a turkey carver for foam.
What? Why?
You use a heat knife, and they're using a turkey carver, which creates a ton of dust.
The dust isn't the issue. It's the little like strips and scraps. Also, I looked it up. A heat knife isn't safe for upholstery foam. Don't do that.
Did you hear like
It releases toxic fumes. Do not.
Ventilation.
But you gotta remember, Rowan's AC is like 1970s or something. Like the generations
have-
of
It
old.
doesn't turn on. They
I
gotta
have
like go and dial
terrible
it. They gotta, like,
ventilation
swing,
here.
swing the lever around. Like those cars, you had to start with the crank in the front. One of those.
God, you know, that sounds like hell. You know what? I feel like part of it is hell, and part of it is you just didn't prepare, like set down like a big sheet or like something to like do it on, so you could just literally pick up the big sheet and toss it, like the stuff inside it, or
Right.
the
I
sheet.
don't have the space for that. I live in like a little teeny tiny apartment.
Wait, so why would that prevent you from putting down like a plastic sheet or some RAM board?
You haven't seen the inside of my apartment. It is so
You
cramped in
showed
here.
it. You showed it to me. You can do one of those things and then just tie it up and throw it in the bin. Like, what? Huh?
Ooh.
Have we discovered something that you didn't think of, and now you're like, hold on a moment.
I am thinking
I've
about
gotta
it. I'm
deny
thinking about the
this.
logistics. Well, I mean, I also have to
You
get.
just put plastic foam. Like, you buy a roll of plastic film, you put it on the floor, you cut, and when you're done, you wrap it up and throw it in the bin.
Is this one of those?
Today
is
we
this
learned.
like, is this like a hold my beer moment, but like in reverse?
It's just like the open the window
Oh, no.
argument. It's like, I can't open the window, it's cold outside. But that's not, you do it when it's hot. Well, I can't open my window when it's hot because then it'll get hotter in here. Open up the top window. What would that do? Release the hot air.
I don't have screens on my windows.
Fine.
It'll let all the bugs in.
That's a you problem.
It's a landlord problem.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
For those of you who have been listening, snap back to what was that? That was episode 4.
Yeah, it's like
Episode 4. There's a conversation from episode 4, and if you're coming in now, go back and listen to the early ones too.
confused and wondering what the hell we could all be talking about.
They'll never know.
Just gonna have to go find out.
But you know, thank you for both telling me how you've been, how things have going. Is there anything you do want to talk about? Any hot goss? Any news? Any you got a new car? Anything good that's happened this week to you that you want to tell? Bad even?
I got a rental car. A rental car, and I've been whipping that thing around like I stole it.
What car do you have? Why are you driving like a maniac?
It's a Nissan Altima. It's not even anything good. I'm just like, I'm abusing this car because like I'm still waiting for. I wrecked my car a couple weeks ago. Somebody ran into me, so I've been waiting for my car to get done in the shop. And finally, like Friday, I was like, I need a car. I've been stuck at home for 3 weeks now. I need to go get a car. So I go and got one. And they gave me an Altima. They wanted to give me a Nissan, or no, a Mirage, some fucking awful car. And I was like, no, not gonna do that. So they gave me the Ultima, and I've just been. You should have seen the look on the dude's face whenever I like pulled out. I got all the paperwork done. He's like, okay, it's all covered by insurance. You don't have to pay for anything. If you wreck this car, it'll be totally fine. I was like, really? And they're like, yeah.
That's.
You shouldn't have told me that.
They shouldn't be telling you that.
Shouldn't have told me that. So I like got to the end of the drive, and I like, it's a front wheel drive car. I still managed to tail whip it. And the dude looked at me with shame from the window and like shook his head. I was like, hee hee hee. And I've just been driving it around like again, like somebody's chasing me down to get it back. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bring that car back. They're gonna like look all over for anything. They're like, we gotta find something to charge them for because we gotta change tires on this bitch now.
We gotta like change the engine, change the tires, redo the oil. Jesus.
It's a good time. First thing I did was eat a cheeseburger in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other things that you want to talk about? Or Rowan, anything you want to talk about? Or are you just drowning in your hell foam?
I'm drowning in the foam hell. Also, it's Pride Month.
Hey!
Pride Month. Let's talk about Pride Month again.
I'm happy about Pride Month.
Did you? So
Pride Month.
Twitch's Pride Shelf started yesterday.
Did it?
Yeah. So if you signed up, or those of us who did, you have a potential chance of appearing on the Pride Shelf this month.
Oh, I didn't. I don't think I got accepted. I applied.
There would have been an application sent to you via Twitch in the little like box at the top, and then you would have got an email back saying if you got in or not.
Boo! Yeah, I didn't get accepted. Fuck them. I'm probably still one of the gayest people on that platform.
That's probably true. That's probably true. You might find me there though. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
I hope so. I hope we see you. I hope we see you.
I do. I mean, I did. They sent out like the moderation stuff that you had to update for it, and I was like, oh, it's quite heavy, but you know, it's done. It's good. It's all fine. I was on a developer's channel, or a publisher's channel, on Friday, which was kind of cool.
I was there.
You were there. I was. It was weird being live on not on my own channel and not having all of my stuff to like look at and do. It was weirdly freeing, but it was just weird. It was odd, you know. I wasn't used to it. It was a new experience, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun. And I gave away a copy of the game, so hey, I feel like I did good.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that went well for you.
Yeah, it was fun. I've been addicted to it.
I shouted that out like 4 times, and I was like, every time I went in there, I was like, are people gonna come in here? Because explain the game you're playing. Explain it.
So, have you ever played Power Wash Simulator, where you like clean dirt off of things? This is like the opposite of that, but not with dirt. You basically put tape and paper on objects or around places in your house in this game, and you paint. You paint whatever they want you to paint. So I had to paint like a blue kitchen, a reggae bus, a red Mustang. It's spray paint simulator. And it was fun. I genuinely feel like I would like to do that in real life, just for like just for an activity. Like I could have fun doing that, walking along the cover pane. I don't know, it felt fun to me in the weird way. So yeah, so I've been completely addicted to Night Rain. I've spent like 24 hours in it in the last 3 days. So that's been my new addiction. But we're gonna sidestep. We're gonna swing around. We're gonna start what we're actually here to talk about, and what you're going to win or lose points over. So this is the bit you need to pay attention to. What I want you to do for me today.
Did I lose points for my OBS crashing?
No.
Oh, good. Did
I would never deduct points for OBS being a functioning software. Smile.
Did I gain points?
No.
Damn. All right.
Understand how your computer works better. That's my answer to that question. So your task today, okay, and I'll start us off, right? Have you ever went into someone else's stream and they're, watching a video, like a YouTube video or something, and you're like, they're watching a YouTube poop or whatever, or one of those, I like most towelettes, live your glorious on my bottom, Skyrim kind of poop things. And like, I've watched those before, they're real funny. And you sit down and you get ready, you turn on audio, because it's always muted for whatever reason when you go into the stream. And all you hear is the video combined with... And I'm like, what? And they're eating food, right? Now, obviously people need to eat food, that's fine. That's totally okay. But when you're literally mukbanging that shit, nah, I'm leaving. I'm gone. You've lost me. I'm out. I will not be back today. Oh, slurping the... I hate it. It literally, it makes my stomach turn and I walk away. That's how bad it is. So what I want you to do today is tell me things that you have seen when you go into a streamer's chat that just make you mad or make you leave, or just you don't want to be there, right? You're leaving for one reason or another. I want to know what really irks you about streams you've been in. You don't have to name names. I would never ask that because obviously we don't want to call anyone out individually. Just tell me things you've experienced that made you leave a stream. And I want a title. I want a title from both of you to determine who goes first.
Why a title?
Be a spicy
How
one.
do you make a title?
Yeah, wait, hang on. How do you make titles?
What do you mean make a title?
Yeah.
For each thing?
No. Just the first one. This is how you get some points. We're dangling the carrot or dangling the keys.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't care if I lose points. This is a dumb bit.
I like it. I like titles. All right, look, title your segment.
I'm so tired of the titles. I'm so done with.
Well, you know what? You don't have to do them, but I will. And it's my episode.
You know what? Even the people that should not be named stop doing titles at some point.
Well, I'm two years in, and I'm still going. They're still going. You. Title.
First Rowan.
Pogs in chat.
What?
That's the title.
What is it?
Pogs in chat.
Pogs in chat.
Pogs
That's
in
the
chat.
title.
Okay. I think I see where that's going, but okay.
I mean, mine's gonna be very similar, which is, chat, is this real?
Okay. Don't know where that's going. I'm gonna go with Rowan. Rowan, tell me your story. Tell me your statement, whatever you will call it.
Okay. So I have seen something that as soon as you said, like, okay, things that upset you when you go into a stream, this is literally the first thing that sprang to my mind because I've seen it so often. I usually see this, I think, with like medium to large-ish streamers, like people who have, kind of established a decently large following through whatever means and regularly get like in the triple digits for viewers, right?
Okay.
And the thing that really annoys me is when like the streamers are doing something, they're getting really high energy about it, and then they're like, hey chat, can we get a pog in chat or something? They're like commanding chat to do something, right? And this bugs me indescribably because it's like, it feels so artificial. It feels like you're inciting the hive mind, And it's like, okay, well, if people are it's like, oh, that was a crazy play. Can we get a pog in chat? It's like, okay, well, if people actually cared, they're gonna say something in chat themselves. You don't need to command them to do it. And then you just get this wall of the same thing over and over from everyone.
I feel like this is an episode where we're interjecting. I'm interjecting. What do you mean? Like if you never had an 07, like, can we get 07? See you later. Sorry about you. Like, you've never said that to a singular, like, in a singular stream. Never.
No,
never.
I mean,
that's crazy. That's insane. It's just getting people to like enjoy each other's. I think
it's
agree
different.
With this.
I think it's a little bit different if it's like, oh, like we've got like, our friend is like signing off. If you got someone heading out, like our friend is signing off, give them an 07 to
hell no,
send them on their way. It's like,
I am a definitely, we could be a pod chat. Can we get a kid? Can we?
Like
07 chat.
You know what? That's,
and it works.
I'm not saying
this, people like the bit. People like the bit.
I'm not saying this is necessarily a bad thing. This is just the thing that bugs me so much. It feels so artificial.
Bloomy does this too.
Well, this is the thing, right? So I think on one, I had two. I thought you were going to go a completely different way with this, right? So I agree with what I thought you were going to say. I don't agree with this because
I know
everybody does it, right? Oh, that was a sick win. Can we get some hype in chat or whatever, right? It's just you do it, right? It's a common streaming thing to do.
I mean, I think that's fine. If you're just like, oh, let's get some hype going, like that.
But that's what you said. That's exactly
what
what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, it bugs me when streamers are like, hey, say this specific thing or like spam this specific emote.
But
that's the thing.
But they don't. When you say pogs in chat, it's like there's so many pog emotes.
That's true.
Well, that was just
whatever one you want.
That was just the title. I've I've seen streamers doing this with like super specific things, and that's the
Can I
thing
get
that
you to
feels
say,
artificial.
gives me 10 bits, each one of you? Can you all do that? Nobody does that. Nobody fucking does that. Nobody does
Yeah,
that.
nobody's
Like, can
nobody's
can
just
you
gonna
type
give you
in
bits
this?
for free.
Can you type in this string of characters for me? Yes, please. Thanks, chat.
Can you all
Like,
just
nobody
donate
does that.
$100 to me? That'd be great. I don't. It's a bit
That'd be
quirky,
so
right?
I have seen several different streamers doing this, and it bugs me a lot.
I think it's different. If someone just said like, "Can you get Pogs in chat?" That I don't like because Pog is so done, right? Pog needs to die, right?
Yeah,
that frog.
that-
I
Pepe
say
Lef-
Pog
Pe-
chat. It doesn't
Pepe-
have to be Pepe. It doesn't
Pepe
have
needs
be
to die. Pepe needs to die.
It doesn't have to be a people.
Hold on,
Pog.
hold on,
It
hold on,
doesn't
hold
have
on.
to.
But when you say Pogs in chat, is where most people go, right? Or at least maybe not anymore. I don't know. I don't say Pogs in chat. But like if you've bought a specific emote, right? DGB, Pog, Wank, I don't know.
My Poogers. My
Poogers, sure that.
Poogers.
If you say like specifically that, I mean it might get cringy, but like you've bought an emote or you've paid someone to do you an emote specifically for this thing, which I like to think, and again, this may or may not be true, you would have done because people were doing something like that anyway. You've given them something they were doing because they clearly wanted it, not just when, guys, here, I've made a Rowan Padonkers, and I need you to say that every single time I jump.
Huh.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Leave. Go away.
Well, that's a whole different tangent. A whole different tangent.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you've made if you're making yeah, I don't know. I personally I think Pogs in chat is, I don't like Pogs, but like the general gist of it is fine.
Are you telling me you don't have a Pog emote?
No,
You
I
don't have a
don't.
Pog emote?
I don't. I genuinely don't.
You are a liar. You
do-
are a liar.
I
I
am
can
not.
pull it up right now.
Do I?
Yes, you have a Pog.
Do
You
I?
do. Do you forget that you had a Pog in your own thing?
I don't.
To his credit, that
You
just
do.
proves that he
I'm looking.
You
I
do.
don't. I have a
proves
pop.
that he never uses it.
I have a pop. I have a point. I have a pounce. I have a pomp.
I'm gonna put it in this chat because I know exactly where it is.
I
I know exactly where it is.
the only Mimi like Twitch based emote that I have ever commissioned is Sleeper. I made a Loom Sleeper because I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And it's just me being asleep.
My main point of this though is like it bugs me so much when streamers are like, hey, let's do a super specific thing, and like Pog is the thing that I think is
The most
what I
well-known.
have commonly associated with this, where like, hey, can we get a Pog in chat or whatever? It's like, even if there's 100 different Pogs, I'm like,
I'm not in Lumi's
You-
server.
you're just commanding chat to do a thing. It's like if they were excited about the thing, they'd already do it. I don't like being commanded to say something in chat.
I don't know, man. When I say 07, usually it's because something happened and the whole chat wants to be involved. Just saying. Just saying. You commit to the bit. Commit to the bit.
Can't believe that DG just called himself out for not being in my server. Fine, that's fine.
You know I'm not in.
Wow.
I'm waiting, and you know why I'm waiting. I'm not saying anything. You
I know.
I'm waiting.
All
Yeah, you little stink. Yeah, you little stink.
right,
Stink.
DG, give me your story.
Oh, chat, is this real?
Yeah.
Fucking. So, listen. There are a
Mhm.
couple of phrases that have been so overused within the stream community that I use to this day. I still use them. Like, chat, is this real? Or I'm going to do something negative to you in Minecraft. Like, those things are cringe and they're supposed to be cringe, right? Because like at one point everybody said them and we got the tee hee ha ha out of it. There are people that still say it unironically though. And I'm like, please God. And it doesn't bother me so much that happens in stream, and this might be going away from the premise of your game, and that's fine with me. I want to call it out here. The chat isn't real going into just away from streaming, and is a prevalent thing in your streams, as a prevalent thing you say on Twitter. It's a prevalent thing you say in Discord, prevalent thing you say to your friends, and it's something you prevalently say in your real life. Shit's cringe as fuck. Shit's actually cringe as fuck. So like, I'll listen to somebody tell a story about how they were out doing a thing that day, and they like unironically looked at a thing and they went, chat, is this real? But they did it to themselves. I hate story times like that. So I'm just like, no, you didn't. You liar. You lie. You liar. You didn't do that. There's no way you did that. Very obvious stories that are like, and then I said, chat, is this real? And everybody clapped. What make me want to fall off of a bridge. Make me want to fall off of, I don't like it. It makes me angry. I don't, stop telling stories that are BS. Stop telling lies. Your life is interesting enough, and if it's not, go outside, touch some grass. I don't like story times that are untrue. And when you say things like, and then I said, chat, is this real? And then I got a weird look from my ma. I'm like, no, you didn't. You just didn't do that. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing I don't like. The chat, is this real? Like, haha, funny joke. We all say it because it's ironic or whatever. But then saying that you use it in your real life and then if something happened is a lie. And the point is that I hate lying story times. Go have a life outside of the computer, so you have cool stories to tell on stream.
Wait, so your point is that you don't like when streamers lie to their chat?
Yes. And like one of the main ones that I've seen multiple times is and then I said, chat, is this real in real life? You know what I'm talking about because people have said it they say it consistently. Like it'll be a streamer that just like says that they did a streamer thing in real life and then, oh, how wacky that is.
Can I be?
I think if I heard somebody saying that in real life, I would start to question my sense of reality.
But I've done it in real life, but I did it as a joke. Like I knew I was actively saying.
I mean, like yeah,
accidentally
as a joke for
Chad,
sure.
is this real? And then my ma came in the room and went, "Who are you talking to?" Teehee. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Don't lie. Stop lying.
Do you have any interjections, Roden?
No, I agree with this one. Streamerisms outside of a stream space, like if you're using a streamerism, unironically, outside of a stream space, like that's just cringe as hell.
Well, yeah, but that's not even the point here. The point is,
but it's
that
like
I don't
that
like
one
especially. I just don't like it when people lie about their story times. Like embellishing a bit, I understand. Like make your story a little bit more interesting, a little more saucy. Sure, why not? But like just straight up lying about a story time because you don't have anything else to talk about. That's cringe. And we can all tell. The whole chat can tell. They can tell when you're just BSing. Why are you doing that?
I have two things I want to say. First of all, you're the only person I've ever heard say chat is Israel. 100%. You are literally the only person I've ever heard say that.
Chat, is this real?
It's literally, you are the only person I've ever heard say that on stream.
Really?
Really?
Am I the only person that's ever said chat is this real? You're the only person
who said that I have heard. I've never heard anyone else like say that. Like, yeah, no, 100%. All you.
Chat, is this real? Chat,
so, yeah. Fair. You know, lying about your story time, I guess. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. I don't think there's there's not really much to say to that. Yeah, no, you're right. Don't lie.
But you can tell. Chat can tell, right? It's not.
You absolutely can.
Like, because people will just like not talk about it, or they'll like kind of brush it off. Because like, you know, when a chat like starts like, oh, everybody's like, oh, hey, what's up, blah, 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 and then you like go into your story time, and then it's fucking crickets.
To be fair, I get more when you do. I see that a lot of chats when you tell them like, oh, by the way, chat, I went out to the funny stores today, and I was standing in the aisle, and I just started dancing like I do in VR chat because I don't know, I was standing still, you know.
But
and then no one gives a shit. No, all right, cool, thanks, I guess. But like, if you go on a chat today, I was offended. BMW sent me the wrong car. Then they're like, oh, scandalous, and like they get really involved.
The tea time. The super tea time. Oh god, I've got another thing already.
All right, well, you know, we're doing this fair. Rowan, do you have any other points you want to throw into the pot?
I do have one, but I feel like this might start some fights.
Listen, we are a podcast here's here to tell the truth and tell our opinions. We are not here to sugarcoat those. So
However,
feel
I
free
am a
to throw
streamer, I
your.
will jump at you. I am a streamer, and I will jump at your throat.
Feel free
I'm
to
small and filled with rage.
throw the fire.
So I have a very strong opinion about this,
Mhm.
and I this is an opinion I tend to keep mostly to myself.
Ooh.
However, I'm gonna put it out there for everyone here,
Uh-huh.
and that is I have very strong opinions about the types of sponsorships that you will see people take. Uh,
Okay.
Specifically, I have gotten really annoyed by energy drink sponsorships.
Huh.
And
Hmm.
that I have a very specific reason for this, which is the fact that most of the people I see who take energy drink sponsorships, like, and will like advertise them, etc. They're advertising to a crowd of people who don't need energy drinks.
Hold on.
Because I told you I was going to start some fights with this.
Let them finish.
There is absolutely a place for needing caffeine in your daily life, right? I know this. Like I have my daily dose of stimulants. I have ADHD, but I think there are a lot of people who don't really need energy drinks because they don't need the extra stimulants. They live a mostly sedentary lifestyle, and then they've got all these streamers blasting energy drink advertisements at them. And while I think that's by itself not the worst thing, there's that little thing sometimes where you can tell it's like, oh wait, hang on, they don't even actually believe in this themselves. I think that's the real crux of this, is I get really annoyed by streamers who will take sponsorships for things that they are like disingenuous about.
Come on, kid. Don't you want kidney stones? Like, come on, really? Like that's
No, I like my kidney stone free, actually.
Listen.
My one kidney. My other kidney can have stones, but one kidney needs to be stone free.
So, can I clarify? Is this you hating people that do energy drink ones, or is this you just not liking
I think I just see this.
advertisements?
I think I just see this most often with energy drink ones, because I've seen a lot of people who will talk about like, oh, like I drink this energy drink daily, and then you can tell in their voice it's like they're just reading from a script.
Well,
right?
then get a coffee company to sponsor us. What do you want?
Right? I think that's really the bulk of it. Is I get so annoyed by like disingenuous sponsorships.
So hold on, wait. Can I clarify? Are you talking? Is your complaint specifically with energy drinks,
That's
or
what I asked, yeah.
is it just disingenuous sponsorships?
I mean, it's both. It's both, really.
Okay.
Because like a lot of it is also like you don't need energy drinks if you're sitting at your computer all day for the most part.
Okay, they're taking two positions at the same time. Lumi.
Mm-hmm.
Make it about one or the other. Make it about one or the other. Don't. Is this about energy drinks or sponsorships? Choose one.
But fine, I'll make it about the energy drinks.
There you go.
Is that it? Are you?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. I get annoyed by people advertising energy drinks when you don't need energy drinks for the most part.
But that's not the point. That's not the point. Listen, like the people that are watching, they're not gonna buy it if they don't want it. The sponsorship is a way for people that would consume it to get it. And like for the most part, I'd like to say, and this isn't true about all sponsors, because I'm part of a sponsorship that didn't give the product to me. I had to buy it, but you know, whatever. Most people, I'd like to think, try the product before they advertise it because they like want to have a favorite one or have a thing to say about it other than buy Glitch because it's good. Like maybe,
well, but
maybe
I mean,
like know the thing that it's about. But like, I'm not saying, hey, you should buy this even if you never will use it. Because
Dude,
that's not how
I-
these sponsors work.
I think
That's
that's
not
kind
how
of the
sponsors work.
but that's like the fundamental point of advertising is like advertising isn't there for the people who are already going to buy your product.
It's for
Advertising is
people
there.
that are with the competitor. So if you're drinking, I'm not gonna say Gamer Soups. Wait, that's a real one too.
You could just use Red Bull and Monster. That's
yeah,
a fair
sure,
analogy.
Red Bull, right? And you want to get them switched over to like
Monster.
the sure Monster. It's about making the appeal, like it tastes better, or it's got less sugar in it, or the caffeine's natural, or it has less taurine, or there's no red 50 in it. Like, like that's the point. The point is to go, these are the reasons why this product is more superior than this one, and I prefer this one. That's the point. Because, like, as an influencer, I can influence people to try a product that I prefer. That's what sponsorships are for. Now, energy drinks in particular, like, whatever, sure, if you don't use it, don't use it. But I'm not telling you, hey, kid, you want some kidney stones? You should try this one out. Like, that's literally not how it works. That's not how it works.
Delicious kidney stones.
That's not how it works. You're also guilty of this because we're both sponsored by one.
No, I have been sponsored by 3 different ones, and I've been approached by 2 others. I was really sad when the first one ended because I out of all of them, it is still my favorite. The second one I just didn't care about, so I really did not promote it at all. The third one I like, but I'll be honest, 100% upfront right now, as I don't even drink it anymore. It got to a point, right, where it was so hard to order it that I just stopped caring. Getting the product was more of an issue than just going up the road and buying a 10-pack of Monster. So
I mean,
why go for the extra effort?
I mean, at that point, it sounds like you just need to get a different sponsor.
Also true. But I mean, my main disgruntlement with these types of sponsors is the fact that they just shovel everyone in. Like there is no individuality anymore. Like when I did it initially, there was maybe 30 people in the program, and that was great because 30 people. It's not a huge number. You can create like mini charities or teams or whatever in there, do little things. You're part of a small number of people who know each other. Whereas now it's like, oh, here 700 VTubers are this brand A and 7 other 100 VTubers are this brand B, and they're just smashing against each other. And it's sure it probably sells product, but I hate how unpersonalized it is.
I think that's why energy drinks stand out to me is the thing that bugs me because it's so prevalent. There's just so many out there now because they're kind of just shotgunning the advertisements out.
I mean, you could say that about anything.
It's
like mobile games is another one. How many
it was
mobile
that
game sponsors do you think people get a day?
Schmaggens,
If you played Honkai Star Rail, I'm gonna play Honkai Star Rail for the next, what's the required time? Hour and 45 minutes. And each of you, if you join my clan, 200 of you join my clan.
The fact that you said that those exact words does mean you have not played Honkai Star Rail. But anyway.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about, though. You know what I'm talking about, though. But no, I don't agree with your point, but I don't disagree, right?
I think I'm just kind of sick of the systemic romanticization of energy drinks,
I mean, energy drink's good. I like my sponsor right now. They taste good and it does the job, and I don't like sugar.
I mean, I think that's the thing to take away from it, though, right? If people are in your streams, right? Like, let's be honest, right? Most people in your streams are drinking a soda. They're drinking a Red Bull, a Monster. They're drinking multiple coffees. You may not think they need the energy, or they may not think they need energy, or maybe the 10 hours they spend in VR chat takes energy out of them. I don't know, but they're drinking it anyway. They're drinking it plus the sugar. I think the big draw of these sponsorships, is the fact that they are doing the same thing, but they are water based and they're sugar free. So I think they are coming in with like a look. We're doing what you're already doing. It may cost you a bit more, but it's better for you in the long run. So I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe there's a study out there that says all energy drinks, including the ones with sugar, are bad. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
It's harm reduction, not harm removal.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
exactly.
if you're doing 200 milligrams of sugar when you could be doing just sucralose and like a smaller amount, I would choose the one with sucralose in it. And be real with you.
I used to.
Soda's poison.
Oh yeah.
Soda's poison, and so is like hard sugar energy drinks also poison.
Yeah.
Stop drinking them. Stop.
I'm very
Bad for your
much a drinker of, because I see previous answer about really hard to just order stuff. No, so the one that I liked in the UK, I'm not part of anymore. The one that the other one that I liked in the UK shut down, and then the other one that's moved into the UK is really hard to order. So I screwed if you do, screwed if you don't. So anyway, basically, gonna slide on over to DG. You had another point you said.
Hi, yes, it's something I'm guilty of.
Okay.
But also something I despise because of the way that it's done. When you have something in your personal life that has to do with another content creator.
Oh no.
And you drop tea.
Like, oh no.
You start your stream and you go, "Hey guys, feel a little down today." You know, when you're friends with somebody for like a long time and then they do this thing to you, and like, you know, I'm not going to say any names, but like when they do this X crappy thing, like, it just sucks. Let me talk about this for the next 30 minutes and then like heavily imply things about somebody that it could only be one person. And let me just talk tea about it to my audience for the next half hour. I am never more uncomfortable in a chat than when I go in there and like you are just talking crap about somebody to your audience. Leave that crap out of your stream, dude.
That's
like,
the shit that makes me just want to leave.
Yeah, no, I want to crawl under a rock. I'm guilty of this. I've done this. I did this once. And like, I was like, I shouldn't have done that. I feel real dirty about that. That doesn't feel good. Because you're basically influencing a chat of people to just dislike somebody else that you have a personal problem with. And like, shit's messed up, man. Shit's messed up, man. I have friends that do it too. I was called a gossip queen the other day, and I think to some extent that's true.
Yeah, it sounds really true.
But I don't do it on my streams. I never do, because like the shit's just, it's not, you don't do it there. You don't do it there. You don't do it there. Do it somewhere else. Do it privately or fucking write a Google Doc. I don't know. But like, don't do it on your stream.
No, see, I'm gonna disagree with you on that one. I feel, well, maybe in certain situations, I feel like if it's just something someone's done to you and you can have a conversation about it, it's not like just talk, right? Google Doc, hey, it's just like get that shit out of here. That needs to be about, though. That needs to be shut down.
About, though. No, I know what you're talking about. What I'm saying is like, if you have a problem with somebody that's petty, talk about it. Do it outside of stream. It's not, who cares?
Agreed.
If you have something serious to talk about, the stream is also not a place to do that.
Also true.
Do something bigger than that. Do something outside of that. Don't go to somebody's chat and like, oh god, the inverse as well. Like, if you're not the streamer and you're a chatter, you're like a
oh my god.
I've been there for this too. When like somebody will come into someone's chat and then just bring drama in to the chatter stream, and it's like, please God, can you not? Could you stop? Could this not? We were gonna play Elder Scrolls today. What is this? What is this?
We call that trauma dumping.
Yeah, it's bad, and I hate it, and it makes everybody uncomfortable.
Yep.
Everyone. There's not a good side to this situation.
I have had more times than I would like to admit where I have had to politely yet firmly ask somebody to not bring their conversations into my chat.
Yeah.
I've had people argue in chat, and I'm like, can you fuck off?
Can you go somewhere else? Can you
Look,
go somewhere else?
Twitch has an inbuilt whisper system. Go do that there. Deal with it and come back.
Bro.
You have all the tools
No.
at your disposal. Use them.
I'm just saying, man, like drama in your chat in like ugh, there are people that make their entire streams that. It's
Oh
just
god. Yeah.
all that is talking
Yeah.
about other people or other celebrities or other micro celebrities or other influencers and their drama. And I'm like, I hate it here. This is the worst place to be. This is the timeline I don't want to be part of. And you know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? It's wildly successful.
Mm.
There are streamers, and we know who they are. I'm not mentioning names. That's their whole shtick. That's what they do, and they're wildly successful for it.
It's infuriating.
And I'm like,
Oh,
this sucks. And it's like, well, it's not. I don't want to do gaming. I want to do this and talk about this. I'm like, oh my god, no.
Well, this feeds
I
into
hate it here.
something.
Do something else.
This feeds into something I said there, like the other day. Actually, is that when I started streaming, obviously like 5 years ago, no, 6 years ago now.
Mhm.
It felt very much like the community was there to lift each other up, right? You were there to help each other, right? Someone needed affiliate, you helped them get affiliate. Someone was pushing for partner, you helped them get partner. You just did it. There was no like underhand shady deals or anything. You just did it. It was part of what you did. Now, 6 years later, it feels like if anyone is out to get anyone, like I think we live in the world, right? And I don't think you would do it because I know you. But if we live in a world where you could turn around tomorrow and stab me in the back, and that's just because that's what VTubers do. That's not celebrities. That's not just VTubers. That's streamers in general.
Hashtag not all streamers.
Hashtag all streamers.
No!
No. Hashtag not all streamers. Yeah, basically, like this is what like the community has turned into. People who will use anyone they can to get ahead, no matter who they are. They will. Like there was a huge thing on Twitter a month or so ago about a very popular VTuber who everybody had an opinion about, no matter who you were. Like if you didn't know them, you knew them, you were part of their circle, you were nothing to do with them, you just heard about it that day. They had an opinion. They had to have an opinion. It was important to have an opinion. There was YouTube videos, there was streams, there was Twitter messages, tons of stuff about this one person, even if they had nothing to do with it. Or they had nothing, or they knew nothing to do with it. They just speculated and dumped. And I don't know. I feel like it's not the way to do it. You know.
No.
you know, I can tell you exactly why it's gotten so much more common.
Why?
3 magic words:
Uh,
social media algorithms.
But that doesn't work on like a streaming platform.
Yeah. True.
Like that doesn't work there. Like if you're posting it on your Twitter, then sure. Like I get it.
I mean, yeah, but it promotes the same type of mentality, right? Like it gets people into that mindset of wanting to do that, and it's so toxic.
So I've seen people do it, right? They had a one experience they wanted to talk about. They talked about it and like this is it. This is my rise to fame. I'm gonna boost ahead, and it never went anywhere. I've seen, and that's that's the general rule is that people get like a mini boost. They talk their tea. People leave. But the people who like lock in, right? I'm talking about like the blue lock people who lock down, lock in, do nothing but it.
Lock off.
Those people lock off for real and get mega fame from it because they're just talking shit about everyone. They're basically just like a Saturday morning talk show host who's just shitting on their celebrity guests.
What was that one celebrity from like the older YouTube Keemstar? Like that. Drama alert. It's like drama alert. But
Oh
like
god,
in
yeah.
streaming form now. It's like breaking news. Fucking one of my longtime best friends is actually a shit person. It's like what? Huh? And it's like, yeah, I agree. Like there's a lot of people that do that for the clout and to like try to get ahead. I'm just like I don't know, man. It bothers me. It bothers me. just don't bring drama into a stream. That's not what people are there, in my opinion, for escapism.
Yeah, no,
And, like,
Yeah,
keep reality drama out of it.
please keep your reality drama out of it. I don't
people
wanna
are
hear about
there
it,
to
man.
have a good time and enjoy themselves. You don't need to make people feel bad about themselves.
You know what I miss? You know what I miss?
What?
You know the
What?
thing that I miss from streamers? This is something I haven't seen done in a few years, but you know what I miss?
What?
Intentional drama. And by that, what I mean is two VTubers or streamers or whatever get together
Oh.
and they go, right, we're going to have a feud, right? You and me, we're friends, and this isn't like anything on you. We're really good friends. But I want to have a feud with you just for a fuck, right? We can, well, on Twitter, oh, fuck this person, this, and that, and we'll do on streams. And if we ever cross paths, we can have like a little like pre-planned interaction and just have a like it is entirely for clout. Like, let's be honest, isn't? But it's funny to watch. It's so funny to
Just-
watch people.
Just a bona fide rivalry.
Yeah.
I tried to do this with somebody that wasn't in on it.
That's the problem. You think gotta be in on it.
No!
Listen. I tried to do this with Megalodon.
Oh my god.
My whole chat started calling me by a name that I don't think I should say here, and like it became a thing where I got a DM from them randomly that was like, "Are these your people?" I went, "I'm so sorry," because the joke didn't land. It didn't land. However, yeah, that shit's really funny to me. I tried to do it. I tried to do it the
Oops.
wrong way.
I think it is really good when done well. It's good. It's fun. Like you're just calling each other out for the dumbest shit. Like, oh, can't believe this. DG the other day, they kept saying, "Chat, is this real?" Who fucking even says that? Such a dumb thing to say.
Chat, is this
Oh.
real? Did I really say that?
Yeah, it's just all the time.
Chat,
All
is
right.
real
Clip.
this?
All
Clip
right.
it, pull up the clip.
All right, hold on. We're coming to the end, right? Let me do a little tally here. Right, hold on. Let me just cross some I's and dot some T's.
Yeah?
Hmm.
You doing alright over there?
Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to give me a couple of quick shots, right? I want like 3 quick shots, right? Just one or 2 line sentences. I hate it when X does X. Done.
Got it.
Oh, God.
Right?
Got it.
Okay.
It. I got a few.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Okay, hang on.
okay.
I gotta... Okay, I think I got at least... Oh, boy.
Okay, we're gonna do these one after the other, okay? So you'll have time, right? As long as you get 3 by the end, we'll be fine. Rowan, give me your first one.
Titty streamers.
Oh,
What?
Streamers who are just there to be, like... Who are on Twitch doing streams that should not be Twitch streams. And that's it. That's their entire channel. That's their entire content.
I saw a lady once, like, putting Pokemon stuff on a whiteboard in a bath with a bikini on that was, like, 2 sizes too small for her, and I'm like, how is this front page material? Anyway,
You guys didn't see Peepa's stream then? I'm just saying.
you remember when they banned Ninja and then proceeded to run porn on his channel for 3 hours?
Yeah, I got
Oh my god.
That was the whole thing. DG, you're on. Go.
Scuff that gets so bad that the streamer has a meltdown live on stream. Like, in not a good way.
Oh.
Like, whenever you have a streamer that has scuff happen and instead of rolling with the punches, they have like a literal actually crying meltdown. That very uncomfortable. Don't like.
think
That
if-
point in the stream. That
I
point
think-
in the stream.
If you're not like playing a game that's emotional and like, you know, the main character has died, you've been playing with them for 20 hours and you're just so I think if you're crying on stream, it's always uncomfortable. That's
I
just me,
mean-
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I've got opinions on that about like whether or
I
not you're
think-
crying emotionally because of something that happened and it's like justified, but like I know what you're talking about. Just
I
like,
think
Yeah.
you're
crying
allowed
and
to
stuff,
cry
yeah.
if it's for a good reason. Like
Yeah.
if someone donated like $1,000 to you,
Yeah.
you're allowed to cry.
Yeah. I feel like if extraordinary things happen to you or something really bad or good emotionally has happened to you.
It's
Yeah.
like drama. We're talking about drama streamers at this point. Is basically where I'm at. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
it's
Oh yeah.
just like their whole thing is I'm sad and you should feel bad for me.
Rowan, go.
I so you know this isn't for anything that a streamer would do necessarily while they're streaming, but I hate when streamers go into other people's streams and start, plugging themselves.
But that's a viewer problem.
Well, yeah, well,
Like, hey, go watch my stream. It's
Yo,
like,
I started playing TCG Simulator and I have the Monstermon DLC. You should come check this out. I'm gonna be doing it in like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go stream by. That's a viewer problem.
Rude.
That's a viewer problem. That's a viewer problem. I have that all the time.
you know,
it's-
do
I
when
say this
you're-
specifically because it's when streamers go and do that in other streamers' chats, and I'm like, don't do that. That's
Wait.
just rude.
when you go into a stream, right, and you're talking to the streamer, you're like, oh, hey, buddy, pal, it's been like 24 hours since we last said hi. How's it going? Oh, you enjoying X game? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm, and they ask you like, what are you doing today, or what you playing next on stream? Oh, I'm playing this game. I'm going to be live in like 20 minutes. I just want to drop in and say, I feel like that's okay because you've asked. But if
That's
someone
fine.
comes in specifically and says like, hey, I'm live, come to me, that's like a bot or some shitty person.
I was about to say, like, I don't know a single actual streamer, like somebody that's like, like,
So one
yeah,
viewer
I see this-
streamer.
I say
Like-
this mostly with people who are like really just getting started out.
I have 3 people that come and see me, and 2 of them are me, and I need the traction, so I'm going to go to every streamer I know that's playing this game category and say, hey, just wanted to come say hi to you. I thought you were kind of cool. Anyway, I gotta go stream. I'll talk to you later. Bye. That's either a bot or somebody that is never actually streamed before or doesn't have a community. Like,
Yep,
I'm
yep.
sorry,
Yep.
you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. I'm just
I
telling you now,
think
you're not gonna make it.
I think if you came into my stream and just immediately before you even said hi to me, just said, hey, I'm going live with Pacific Rim in 20 minutes. Hi guys, how you doing? I would be so pissed at you, but I would tell you that in person. Like I would come to you after stream and go, hey, why were you a cunt today?
I have never in a billion fucking years would I ever even say that. I have left your stream to go stream,
Oh, I know.
said nothing, and then come back. Like,
Yeah.
I've literally done that. You've done that too.
Yeah.
You've messaged me while you're streaming, which is the funniest fucking shit in the world. I'm
I've
like,
also
aren't you playing something right now?
That's fine, don't worry about it.
I've also done this to people. I'll just like vanish, go do a stream, and come back and look like, where were you? And I was like, oh, I was just doing a thing. Just playing a game.
But usually, even if people ask me, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go do a thing in like 20 minutes. Like I don't say it. I'm
not
gonna
gonna
go
say
do
it.
a thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I've got to go in like 20 minutes. I just want to drop in and say hi. I'll never
Again,
say it unless
you
they
never say it.
specifically ask for that.
Never say it. Again, real streamers will never do that to each other because there's etiquette and a community around it. The only people that do that are people that will never make it. And I'm being for real about that. If you're doing that,
You're right.
give up. Give up now. You've already lost.
You're right, and you should say it.
They're right, and they did say it. All right.
Right, they did say
That was Rowan. TG, go.
Oh god, I lost the plot because that pissed me off a lot. Oh shit. Fuck, my whole brain died.
I also
Oh!
I like
People
Oh.
that claim to be really good at games and then like they're actual dog shit and then they just sit there and complain about how the other team is also bad or that they're cheating when they're not. Skill issue. Stop. I'm telling you, like you'll see tournaments, right?
yeah.
And they'll play an attorney and there'll be a team of people and they'll be steamrolling and then they get up against a team that just wipes the floor with them. And the entire time they're like, "Oh, you cheat. You're bad. Actually, that thing you're doing is like immoral or whatever." And the game's fun until it's not fun anymore. I don't like streamers like that. I don't like people that are having a good time only whenever they're completely crushing it, and they can't have fun whenever they're getting just the shit kicked out of them. It's a tournament. Have fun with it. Build a community. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Don't be toxic because you're losing. Get out of here. Get out of here.
You know, you just unlocked a key memory in my brain, and I hate you for it because it was a really I play a lot of games, right? Like I play a lot of competitive games. You know, like Night Rain recently, Fragpunk, all kinds of games.
We was playing Apex, and then suddenly
Apex, I've played that too. But like, you know, the worst thing is when I team up with someone, right? And I'm like, all right, cool, this is my friend. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have fun.
Oh God, yeah.
And you get into
Here's
the
thing I
game,
hate.
you're winning, it's all good. Then they start to lose. It starts to snowball like into a volcano, right? And though it's some people I know, and I hate that they've not. I've had this conversation with them, and I've told them to stop, but they don't. They start throwing slurs, and they start throwing like just getting dejected about stuff and like shitting on the game, and I'm like, bro, can you just stop? Like,
just can't have fun. They can't have fun unless
You're
they're winning.
just
And it
you're just
feels
bringing the
miserable.
mood down.
It feels miserable because nobody's laughing and having a good time. It's
well, that's it.
why
So
you should have done this. You should have peaked.
If I'm on their stream, I'm like, I can just tune out whatever. It's their stream. I don't care. Ruin your own whatever. But if you're on my stream and this is going on, I just feel uncomfortable. Like I genuinely don't want to be here anymore. Like I would very happily just read out and walk away. At this point.
It happens more often
Yeah.
than you would think, and I hate it because I see people like still work with those people, and I'm like, this feels it feels dog crap. Whenever you're like, again, we've played competitive games and lost got our asses handed to us. The difference is whether or not you're just having fun. Just have fun. Just have fun. Laugh about it. Giggle.
It's a game at the end.
Don't sit there. I should have. You should have. You should have. Oh my God, the game's. I was lagging so hard, and it sucks. And I was like, shut up.
I have definitely gone there. Like I've gotten frustrated because I was like, no, but if we just because I'm into it, right? I'm into it, but I'll never like. You this word and that word and fuck you and fuck this game and
like gamer rage is fun. Gamer rage is fun, but only like whenever everybody's in on it and it's lighthearted. Gamer rage is fun because I gamer rage all the time.
You do. You have the voice.
As soon as the slurs start coming out, it's too much.
Yeah, that's too far. That's always too far.
I'm gonna say a word. Big Newtons.
All right. Okay. Okay. I've got a fun little one for you here. Okay, this is the third one. Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I want one more from both of you.
Okay.
Whoever goes first gets more points.
Talking too much about a ban.
God, wait. What?
So if they like ban somebody, and then they
I thought you said banned. I was like.
No, talking too much about a ban.
One too many times. What are you on about?
I mean, this kind of strays into like drama streamer territory still, but like,
just copying me.
You're like, what? No, it's my own thing. Go away.
I feel like that falls under the shitty viewer or shitty streamer viewer thing you mentioned. So
it's the thing of like
even
with like bots.
I'm gonna have to veto that one. Go again.
No, this is different. This is like...
It's not.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds, and if you don't say something, I'm saying something. I'm giving you a chance.
Oh my God, this is discrimination.
Really? Okay. I guess
Against me specifically, I am being discriminated.
I'll take the extra points if you don't say anything. I'm giving you a chance!
That was the thing I had prepared. I didn't have anything else prepared. I was thinking about it in the 5 minutes before that.
Streamers that will play videos and have no commentary on it, don't talk. Hate it. Pisses me off. Like seriously, stealing other people's content, especially other VTubers. It happens a lot. It happens a lot, and it happens more and more often the more I watch it. Especially during like donathons and stuff, like events. Like I get it. We all get tired. We're like, I need a break for a minute. Let's just watch a thing together. If you're just sitting there watching the thing and not saying a singular word, you're just why am I here? What am I here for? Why are you stealing somebody's content?
Can I clarify? Are you specifically saying people who just sit and watch stuff, not people who have like you mentioned like a donathon, like they've went to bed and left a video playing, or
no,
they're
like,
not.
If they're leaving the video playing, that's fine. I don't really give a crap about that. But if your content is to come on and you're watching, I don't know, XQC or Charlie, like, play a game, and you just have that as, like, the big screen, and you're in the corner, and then, like, once every 20 minutes, you go, huh, you know, they're right. And that's your whole chat, that's your whole stream? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. It's annoying. Why are people watching you? I could just go watch Charlie do it. What do you want about? And people do that all the time. It's like watching it's like watching an NPC watch a video. I hate you. Sorry. Like we all watch trailers. We all watch trailers and that's fun, but like when I watch a trailer, I comment on it and I say things and it's fun.
If it's like a minute trailer, I'll let it run. Unless I have something to say specifically, like,
Yeah,
oh my god, that's
like,
a fucking ugly baby, or whatever.
But then usually you're also like talking about it afterward.
Yeah.
When you're just watching things and
But
you
I'm
don't
not
even talk about
watching
it.
Another
Like,
person's stream and just is sitting there and watching it. I've seen that happen.
Okay, hold on. I feel like it's a different thing between video and streams. If you're watching someone else's stream, you are literally the worst person.
That's
You
what
should
I'm
stop.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I've literally seen this recently, where somebody will be streaming somebody's stream, and then every 20 minutes or so, they'll go, huh, that was funny.
You know,
oh, I should play this sometime.
There was a while
You're
ago.
an awful person.
A while ago, what we would do is we would pull up someone's stream. Like I would pull like your stream, for example, and we would go in and I would go, chat, go over there. And then like some people would go, oh, okay. And then go over to your stream. And I'd say, hey, did you know that you kind of stinky like a fish? And then like everyone would say the same thing and then run away. But like I would bring up your stream on my stream to do it. And then I would like take it away and then I would leave and I would go and do my own thing. And then you would go,
but like that's actually funny.
And then you would come and do the same thing to me or whatever.
That's really funny and that's a bit and it's just a whole thing, right?
Yeah, that's great.
Your entire stream shouldn't be, let's watch somebody else's stream
for 12 hours.
And just do that, because there are people that do that.
Yeah.
And it drives me nuts. It's insane.
I think there's like one or two specific styles of streams that I would say that would be okay for, but you would have to be talking about it while you're doing it.
There's a very famous person that does it, but they do it. They don't. Okay. There's one person that's extremely famous. We all know them, but they do this. But they have commentary the entire time. They talk about it the entire time, and they're involved in the other stream. And that's the only way that I find it acceptable. And that person is Ironmouse. Ironmouse will watch Seadog's video when they're doing, like, the cyclothons. And they'll just watch the cyclothon with chat, and then go into Connor's stream and talk and do things in there. That's the only time it's acceptable. No other time do I find it acceptable. And there are people that will do exactly the thing Ironmouse is doing and not talk. And it's idea theft. That's all it is idea theft.
Okay. Well, thank you both for your hot takes. Chat, listeners, friends, chat. Is this real?
Other streamers.
Other streamers.
You're not even gonna let me have my last one because you vetoed my other one.
Oh, I just said that. I said whoever first got more points. That's all. That was it. You shot your shot and it was a dud. You shot a blank.
Wow.
You're shooting blanks. Or no, I'm joking. That's.
I'm hurt.
Do you want a last chance? Do you want one more?
I'll give it to them. You want a chance?
I'd be nice.
Go ahead. Tell us. I'm listening.
Streamers who just completely ignore their chat.
Oh.
And it's like you're at that point. It's if you're not even like doing a multi-stream with anybody else or anything, it's just you, and you're ignoring the chat. It's like, why are you even streaming? Why not just go make a YouTube video?
Hold on.
And
are these little streamers or big streamers? And what
I've
level
seen
is ignoring the whole chat? Like, never acknowledges them at all, ever? Or is this like, they don't say
like
something
just
for a while and then they look and they start talking? Because I know people that
no,
do
I mean just like
competitive
straight
FPS
up
that
never
won't-
acknowledging the chat.
I know people that do, well, speedrunners. Sometimes speedrunners won't talk. They just speedrun, and it's there as a documentation.
That's a bit of a different thing. I'm
No, it's
talking more
not.
about that's very different, because if you are going to watch a speedrunner stream, you have the expectation that they are going to be locked the hell in on that game, right? If you're going to go watch another streamer who's like, they're not speedrunning, they're not doing any like challenge runs or anything like that, they're just, they're just playing a game or whatever, and they're just not talking, they're not interacting with the chat at all. It's like, why am I here?
I don't think I've ever seen like a consistent streamer do that.
I have.
I've seen new streamers do that. I've seen
No,
new streamers do that.
I
like,
have to.
I've seen it
guys,
happen.
I've seen someone do that.
I have.
I've seen it happen mostly with small to medium streamers, but I've seen it happen with large streamers, and I've seen it get magnified so much worse when that's like, oh, now they've got a collab or something, and nobody in that collab is doing anything with any of the chats, and it's like,
So I mean,
okay.
I mean, if they're talking to each other in the collab, I feel like that's fine because you're in a collab, you're playing a game together. I like Night Rain's again a perfect example. There's like I thought it was just funny Elden Ring game where you play a game with friends, but no, there's like a whole there is a path that you must take to succeed. There is a whole script you have to do. And it's insane. I didn't even think about it. Like I thought it was just like Fortnite. You drop in, you just survive the circle. No, you have to do like certain things on night 1, certain things on night 2, and then if you do those successfully, you can do night 3. It's weird. It's crazy. Like the first day that we were doing it, I was just like so confused, and I had to watch like videos to understand what was going on. So I get it if there's like a lot of like game coordination going on. That's fine. But I have seen people just fucking silent to their chat for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, they're playing a game and they're not even talking
It's
about
so
it.
weird.
They're not even talking about it. They're just sitting there going, oh yeah. That's the thing with the video that you were talking about, but they're doing it to a game and just ignoring their chat.
I've never seen a successful streamer do that. Never. That's
I think
a foreign concept to me.
I think the key term for someone like that is washed up streamer. Someone who's done really well, they've got where they've got to, but then they've just kind of just stopped caring and
people have passed their time in the spotlight.
So the reason I asked is, are you talking about big streamers, little streamers? Because like when you get to a certain size, right? There's like a point where the chat is moving so insanely fast that it's like, what do I even say?
Well,
the thing that you said is now 120 comments up. And I'm gonna catch it and I'm gonna say something about it, but nobody's gonna know. Like,
well, you're talking about,
I'm just kind of trying to keep up with the consensus of a group of people instead of one person.
Yeah,
that happens, and I'm small,
and I'm
smaller than most people, and I still have that happen to me every once in a while. I'll get like 100 comments because something happened on screen, and I'm like, I can't respond to all of you. There's no way. And they're like, oh, you ignored me. I'm like, I didn't ignore you.
I mean, to be fair,
your comment wasn't even on screen anymore.
To be fair, you're really bad at reading chat.
I've said something. I am very sympathetic.
One line after the other, and you completely miss the joke because you missed the first line.
I have dyslexia.
And there are so many times where you will focus on what you're doing. Like the hammer game on the other day, you were like, smashing my hammer, smashing my hand, ding, 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 ding. But there was like,
I tried to make that interesting. I tried so hard to make that interesting.
10 messages gone before you looked back at chat. I could see your head turn to look at chat, so I knew when you were not looking and when you were.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, they're just, oh no, okay, and then you missed it, and like, oh, it'll be another 10 minutes and 10 messages for you to read to come back to us.
Fucking. Anyway, fine, I get it. Whatever.
Okay. I'm cutting it off. Bing, dong, dang. That's it. The gates are closed. The polls are in. Okay. How should we do this? Do you want to know what you won, or do you want to know who won or lost, or do you want to know what you won and lost points for, and then who won and who lost?
That one.
I was gonna say just give us the final point totals, but yeah, okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with me. I had some good points, I feel. So I gave myself 5 points. So I have 10 points total. That's it. That's my baseline. So DG, I'm gonna start with you. You started at a negative. You lost points before you even began. I don't even remember what it was. So there's just -1 there. So you lost a point for a thing. You lost a point for arguing. You lost a point for abusing your car. The new, not your car. The
rental car.
The rental car. Bad. Don't do that. You got a point for interjecting if one of Rowan's points. But we'll get back to that in a second. You got a point for chat. Is this real? You got 4 points for your recycling a content argument.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 points for your tea argument. You got 2 points for your shitty stream argument, and I gave you a point for Honkai Star Rail. That's just one of my. I like it, so you got a point. That's where that's what you gained and lost, right?
So what was my total?
You'll find that out in a minute.
What?
I've already lost track. I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, no, this is the point. So Rowan, hi Rowan.
Hi.
You started out at a benefit because you said the line in a week. So you were +2 from that. You got +2 for It's Been a Week. You got a point for having a better title. You lost a point for the Pog argument. Didn't agree with that one. No. Bad slap on wrist. You got 2 points for your cringe argument because fucking cringe. You got 2 points for seeing Raid Shadow Legends. Because you have to give points for that one. They've sponsored me 4 times. And you lost a point for the energy drinks one because we came to the conclusion they're trying to give us a sugarless energy supplement rather than just here's like 17 cans of Monster. And you both lost points for not hitting the most obvious what do streamers do that piss you off thing that I think I've ever seen.
Okay.
What do you think that is? This is a chance for bonus points.
I have zero clue because everybody has opinionated.
Rowan?
I'm lost.
I really should run it down because I can't remember what it was.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no, it's gone. It's gone from my brain.
Are you for real?
I'm genuinely. I had it in my brain.
Wow.
And we talked a lot more than we.
Points?
I remember.
Lost points because of something you don't remember.
Yes.
That's impressive.
Look, I had it in my brain 20 minutes ago when I was planning to end it, but then you wanted more time, so I gave you more time. So no, I genuinely don't remember what it is.
Wow. Congrats to us for getting negative points.
Yes, congrats to you. So let me tally, and I'll think about it while I'm doing it, so if I can remember what it is, I'll tell you. So you talk amongst each other while I do this.
Hi, Ron.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Wow, you're really good at this small talk thing.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. We're communicating trans family. Meow.
Huh?
It's Pride Month. We meow and purr at each other. That's what trans girls like. Meow. You're not invited into this conversation. You're a cap. You're not one of us. Meow.
You're saying I can listen but not
Meow.
participate.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
Cool. Sorry, fine. Makes sense.
Other than that, other than those points that we just brought up, I hope that you have a good day. I hope you have a good night. And I'm pretty sure I crushed you. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know.
if I added the points up the way that I did, I think that I might.
I don't know. I think actually I've crushed you and also myself.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Was I right? Was I exactly right?
Oh my god.
I was exactly right. I was exactly right, wasn't I?
Have we tied?
Can I?
Is that what's happened?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I've shocked myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to explain something real quick. So this is the most words I've written on the page this entire podcast. Right?
Mhm.
I have written more in this episode than I have written in like the last 5. And DG won and lost a lot of points. Right,
Yep.
there's a lot of up and down here. Rowan, you consistently just kind of won some, lost some. Okay.
Okay.
And your totals, you both lost a total of 5 points.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
You're okay. I want to emphasize that
Wait.
you both
No! Wait a minute!
lost
No!
a total
No!
of 5
No!
points.
Kills you.
And
I know what's happening now.
your
Kills you.
totals came to Rowan. You had 31 points in the end.
Spicy.
-5 coming down to 26.
Kills you.
DG,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
you had 30 points coming down
Kills you.
to 25. Rowan
Yeah!
won by a point.
Kills you. I know exactly what happened here. Because I lost
You
a
can't
point.
stop me!
I lost because of a rental car. Like everybody treats a rental car like that.
Drive
What?
responsibly.
I did drive responsibly. I'm a professional race car driver. Leave me alone.
That's I'll be honest. I thought DG had won. Just because of how
I
much I added
really wasn't
and
sure.
removed.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
You know what?
Well-
you did the opposite of me. You started at a deficit and then didn't come back.
Oof.
Because you gave me negative points for things outside of my control. What?
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 You
Fine,
also
I'll take it. I'll take
gained
it.
things for stuff outside of your thing.
That's fine. All right, let's wrap up. I'm being told by a bird that we need to go.
Well, thank you both for your participation this week. I hope that you had fun. Listeners,
This
I
has
hope
been
that you
lovely.
also had fun. Make sure you go to our Reddit. How does we want to do a Reddit again? How does Reddit work? Is it reddit.com? I don't remember.
Reddit.com/r/brainfogpodcast.
Yeah, that one.
See if we'd done that minutes ago, I might be able to get more points. I can feel the rage from DG. Go to reddit.com/r/brainfogpodcast and tell us things that streamers do that piss you off or make you mad or make you want to leave or make you do leave. Well, tell us. We want to know. Tell us what you thought of our points. We want to hear about it. Also, DG, do you have anything to say for your loser speech?
No, fuck this. I'm done.
Rowan,
Anger.
do you have something to say for your winner speech?
Nah, fuck that.
Wow, there's a lot of fuck that in this week. It's like they don't even care. Maybe I should just make myself the winner. It gives myself 20 points because I
20
care.
points?
Listen, I was just standing in solidarity. with DG.
Yeah.
I was
That's
already
see how it
angry.
is.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
This has been Brain Fog. I hope that you all had a great time, and we'll see you all next week. Stay foggy, everyone.